so intimate today. I fucking love that shit, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate y'all letting me get that out of my system a little bit. You feel? You know what I'm saying? So I'm open. Y'all open. Do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, because I've done 10,000 shows, so I know how to react to whatever the fuck goes on. You know what I'm saying? This shit easy. You want to make noise, make noise. You want to be quiet, be quiet. You want to walk the fuck out, walk the fuck out. You want to answer your phone, answer your phone. I don't give a fuck. Because resonance happens no matter what the fuck you do. So, as you know, my book is called The Undisputed Greatest Writer of All Time. And, what is going on, y'all? Come on in and get to hear some fuck words. That's right, it's 2012, kids got internet. So there's no confusion. This is the title poem from the book, The Undisputed Greatest Writer of All Time. I'm curious. I want to know what children talk about. I'm the undisputed greatest writer of all time! Is what I shouted in the confines of journals and poems never published. When rejection was constant, I amassed a fortress of verse. During lonely weekends, I fed ego to keep me company. Before I understood depth, I emerged victorious in my comparisons to other authors whose books I refuse to open. To be the greatest was going to get me out of the hell my mind made Oklahoma. Being undisputed was going to shut up all the adults who acted like my timeline was already written. Invoking all time was going to ensure legacy with the snap of the fingers. I worship the narrow greatness, an insecure boy's way to protect the once ridiculed child. How ridiculous I'd been, blinded by Undisputed's shining, with no sense of its impossible. Walking 20 years back, I fondly shake my head at the boy who made time linear to give himself history. From this seat I've chosen, high school returns full focus, revealing truths someone wrapped up in declarations can't see. The language used against my father and my mother's love of American movies. The English always assumed foreign to me, and the journal that never called me too sensitive. The characters I could never be in movies, and all the longing for a hero's arc. I'm the undisputed greatest writer of all time! Sounds like a kid who never got invited to parties. Reads like a child fighting against an imposed identity. Feels like a flag too scared to face the source of a want. I filled fountains with found pennies, wishing words would make everyone fall in love with me. Never use an eyelash to fall in love with my own squishy nose. I fantasized verses giving me everything Long Duck Dong would never have. In tormented vengeance, I made hollow vows that the work would expose the racists and the cruel for all they'd done to me. I'm the undisputed greatest writer of all time. Is an easy way to deny responsibility. The hate born of misinterpreted experience has slowly waned with the years. I've become nostalgic for so much I'd made enemy in order to excuse myself from confronting what costumes hide. Now, when I look at the words, the undisputed greatest writer of all time, they lack the resonance which guide my today. The sequence looks like a cunning lie. Each word a reflection of a lesson self-taught the hard way. For the undisputed greatest writer of all time grows lonelier with each page in his windowless room. He forgets how little of life is worded, sifting through the language. He makes relationships with fictions that never wake, develops back problems and hand issues in service to a title. The undisputed greatest writer of all time is a shadow addressing all he'll never touch. The undisputed greatest writer of all time hugs terribly and loves limply. The undisputed greatest writer of all time can never be, well, darling, that will never be me.